MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Salt Lake V's and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 35, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
Andy Coppola strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Andy Coppola.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he lays off for ball one. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he's all over this pitch. You see it right here. Lines it into left field. Now they've got a man on to start the ball game.
Stepping in now, Alan Kotz. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike two.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. Still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a two-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, and we haven't even had a chance to sit down yet.
At the plate, Will Curtis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Phillips sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2 and 2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
A 2 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
At the plate, Douglas Short. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle and off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Carlos Perez digs in here for his first appearance. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2 and 2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Jimmy Sanchez has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
David Lee comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Lee.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Tyler O'Neill steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And with that, here's a check of the Salt Lake defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Peter O'Brien gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Short has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bees are out in front, 1-0. Gregorio Petit makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Gregorio Petit.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Prince Clemente gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's check out the Reno D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Jeffrey Marte is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Standing in now, Andy Coppola. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 2-0 pitch on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Alan Kotz, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bees lead it 1-0. Number 19 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Aces, right fielder, number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic.
Ball.
He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Into the box, William Quo. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Short. He's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Number 29 stands
Number
in.
29.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Bees are out in front, 1-0. Will Curtis is into the box as we are all
Leading
set
off
to
for
begin the
Salt Lake.
3rd.
Second baseman, Will Curtis.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Phillips looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now
Stepping in now,
Right
Douglas
fielder.
Short.
Douglas.
As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Carlos Perez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Moreno giving chase, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he's safe.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building, besides you, Lions, to wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
In now, Jimmy Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A man at third with one away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Striding into the box, Gregorio Petit. He drew a walk his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bees lead it 3-0. Charles Phillips will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Short is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Into the box now, Oscar Hernandez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Henry Moreno will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
And even though they've been out hit by 5 so far, this is still just a 3-0 game. So they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
David Lee will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely.
He had a pretty good lead right there.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely.
Just checking.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with 2 away. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to another scoreless inning, and then comes the 2-out single, and this. This is a no-doubter right here. He got every bit of that thing.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
2 out, nobody on. This is skied out toward right. Short is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Prince Clemente is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, Prince Clemente.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Left side. Quo scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeffrey Marte.
Now to the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
1-0.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. On his way to pitch number 75. Little chopper back to the mound. To his right, Lee. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, I don't think this is what he intended to have happen, but it's going to work out for him. Once he saw the ball get by the pitcher's mound, we knew it was going to be a tough play. And sure enough, he winds up beating this thing out for an infield single.
Standing in now, Andy Coppola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball, and that's causing it to stay high.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looped out toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
And things are continuing to go poorly for him out there. That's now the 8th hit he's given up in just 3 1/3 innings of work. With a line like that, he's not going to be sticking around much longer.
In now, Alan Kotz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In there at the knees, strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
A pause and the 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bees are out in front, 3-2. Peter O'Brien is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
In now, number 19. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. William Quo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. High in the air out to center field. Clemente moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Will Curtis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Will Curtis.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rocket to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, and this ball is going to get on you quickly down there at the hot corner. That's why they call it the hot corner. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to think about it, and this is all instinct. He goes up the ladder, pulls it down quickly. Nice timing.
Into the box now. Douglas short. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Carlos Perez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And the runner will get back standing. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moreno on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Jimmy Sanchez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
And that just won't do the trick this time. Barring a wild pitch, he's going to need to come through with a base hit to bring that runner home.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Charles Phillips, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
A good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To short, hit hard. To his left, Petit. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
Oscar Hernandez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Bases are empty, one man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Curtis ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Henry Moreno.
Into the box now, Henry Moreno. He singled his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
David Lee steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Clemente is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dominic Leone will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Dominic Leone.
Gregorio Petit ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And that's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Yeah, I guess it's easy to say in hindsight, but to me, this is just way too big a risk. You're leading off the inning. You've already got 2 bases easy. So he just gets a little too ambitious out there, thinking that he can turn second and go to third. But a great relay nails him.
Into the box, Prince Clemente, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Three and 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Marte. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Full count now, 3 and 2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. I mean, you know, there are certain guys you just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Andy Coppola will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Hit hard towards second. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Alan Kotz strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Bees lead it 3-2. Tyler O'Neill will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Peter O'Brien will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Stepping in now, number 19. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. And this is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with one away.
So stepping in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. Two guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Full count, here it comes. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly, Petit for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
So striding in, number 29, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Billy Dorward is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Billy Dorward.
Will Curtis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Phillips ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
In now, Douglas short.
Douglas.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs, nobody on. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Carlos Perez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller left side. Quo is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Sanchez.
Jimmy Sanchez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Nope,
takes a
that's
pitch
a ball.
high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a called strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Bees are out in front, 4-2. Charles Phillips will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Three and two now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now a snap throw to first. Just keeping him close.
Keeping him close.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Got him.
He continues to pitch well out there.
Now batting.
Here's his pitch breakdown so
Center
far.
fielder, Henry Moreno.
Henry Moreno digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. David Lee is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up.
Keeping an eye on him.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Gonna be a tough play, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gregorio Petit comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Prince Clemente waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Center fielder number 32, Prince Clemente.
Prince Clemente ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 1-1, here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
First baseman number 19,
Jeffrey Marte stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mike Morin is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
64, Mike Morin.
Leading off the inning, Tyler O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
That's
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Peter O'Brien will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's ready now. The pitch in there. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, number 19, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
1 out and a runner on second base. Tap foul at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, William Quo, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this.
29.
You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Number 29 steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Kirby Yates will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Charles Phillips will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Clemente is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Oliver Cordova will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Andy Coppola. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The 0-2 home. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Standing in now, Alan Kotz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. Two batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Will Curtis will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Oscar Hernandez digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Now here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Henry Moreno, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
3-1. Here it is. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so That's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with one out already. He'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
David Lee has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And there he goes towards second. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
This right here, this is how games are won and lost. And this turns out to be a huge call from that dugout. It's a perfect hit and run, and the winning run's going to move all the way up to third now. That's a big play.
Marshall Klein will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. A walk-off suicide squeeze? Nobody does that. Who has the guts to make a call like that? But what a job to get this bunt down and plate that winning run from third base. Unbelievable.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Aces are wild. They win it 5-4. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno Aces.